Hello everyone, this is Teripper, and today we are playing some Chivalry Medieval Warfare. And I'm sure you were all expecting a Mordhau video, yes? Yes. Well, I did promise a Mordhau video. I said it might come out next week, and I really wanted to make one this week on that whole forum scrounging thing where I would be talking about all the cool stuff that has been proven to be in the game based on forum materials and all that good stuff. And I procrastinated like hell on it. But in the end, I literally just... I didn't get this idea serendipitously, by the way. I got this idea from Killa Hodor, who told me that Merox was freely answering questions about the game. Thank you so much for this idea, Hodor. I couldn't have done it without you. I really couldn't. I was too stupid to have thought of this. I'm going to be doing an interview with Merox, and it will be recorded. It will be on this channel. I'm going to see if we can get new Mordhau footage to put behind it. I don't have high hopes for that, but we are going to get a first-hand look, a first-hand chat with one of the main developers of Mordhau, one of the main developers of the game, which is awesome. And I have thought of a couple of interview questions so far, but I want you guys to think of some too. Throw in the comments. This should be, I highly recommend anyone, no matter what your knowledge of the game is, throw it in the comments, because I'm sure that I or someone else could answer them if it has been answered before, or if it's a really good question, I'll ask it to him. So definitely plop those questions down in the comments, because I will be taking suggestions, but I'll also be putting my own questions forth. I actually know this is one of the things that a class I took last semester actually taught me how to do in communications media. Thank goodness, how to do an interview. So we will be having an interview with Merox. I will be performing that this weekend. And so everyone get your questions in as quickly as possible. If it has already passed the date of July the 9th, you're probably too late to put questions in. But put them in anyway, because people can probably answer them. And it's a good idea for later on. I'm just super duper ridiculously excited about this opportunity, because there hasn't been an interview yet with Merox, or anyone on the dev team, to my knowledge. There could have been. I just don't know. But this is a fantastic opportunity for everyone. By the way, I am playing this game actively. I shouldn't be. This should be a post-commentary thing. But, yeah. This hasn't been done, but it hasn't been done before. Something like that. Throw in that soundbite. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be posted next week. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday. We'll see how long it takes me to get the editing done. Because I'm sure that I'll have to actually edit the video. Unlike all of my other videos, where I just do nil in terms of editing. Mostly like this one. In the end, though, we're getting an interview with Merox, so I do apologize for not putting that video up this week, but in exchange, you guys are going to get probably the best possible perspective on Mordhau from one of its lead developers. I don't know, actually, Merox's title. I think he might be lead developer, lead design, something like that. He's got a lot of power in the game, basically, and we're going to have him for an interview. I'm going to have him. There is no we. There is no I in we. There is no I in interview. Oh, wait. There's exactly two of them. Shit. That fight didn't go very well. The rest of this video is pretty much just going to be gaming. Oh, I do have a couple more things to mention, but again, thank you, Killa Hodor, for this grand idea. And you guys, give me those questions in the comments. Tell me what you want to know about Mordhau. And if it's known, I'll tell you, or someone else will tell you. If it's not, then hey, it'll be in the interview. Other than that, I wanted to make another announcement about my server. Once again, to tell you guys, you know, it's got some new maps. It's looking really solid, and I've fixed up the map list a bit. I'm working on a message of the day, that sort of thing. I know that the Chivalry player base is dwindling, but I know that you guys are part of it. And I love this game. I love its community. I think there's so much to love. There's a lot to hate, but there's also a lot to love. And you gotta take what you love and just run with it, right? I mean, hey, that's the general idea. That's the idea I try to run with. So, check out the server. 50 slots. It's hosted in the East Coast, but we don't really judge on ping. Sub-Sunday pings are anywhere from like 50 to 250, and we don't really care. We're just there for a good time. If you think a good time is being able to read your opponent's feints, well, people don't usually feint in the server. If they do, whatever. Fuck 'em, feint 'em back with your shitty ping. I really don't care about that. One thing I am missing that I highly recommend you guys check out the Steam group for, because I'll probably be making an announcement soon about it, is server moderation. I have 2, 3, 4, whatever. I don't have many, and they're not active, and that's the kicker. I think if we have a foundation of server moderation, we might actually get people in there, and that's the end goal, right? I've toned down the map list to only newer, really fun workshop maps, and there are some really fun workshop maps. And by fun workshop maps, I'm not talking about like, oh, it's a lightsaber mod. Hey, that's fun. You see, that's fun for a little bit, but I find that if you're playing on a truly engaging team objective map on the workshop, that's fun. It's fun as heck. We played a map recently. I forgot what it's called. It's like T.O. Mott Bailey, something like that. Might be called. No, that's not it. It's this really cool siege. It's got a couple objectives. It's like a really, really toned down Belmez sort of thing. That's a terrible analogy, actually. It's nothing like Belmez. But it's a really, really cool map. And it's absolutely worth a try. I think it's called White Nest. Yeah, that's what it's called, I believe. Fantastic map. Definitely check it out. My server's got it. A couple other servers have it. I think I need to just tell some of the map creators that I have their maps on it, because they have lists of people whose servers the map is run on. Wait, I'm red. I'm supposed to kill you. Easy. I have to defend. I'm outside of the forward spot. This isn't going well. So, before I forget, I'm probably going to re-mention this another dozen times before the end of the video, but make sure you comment with those questions. Nope. Oh, that's okay. Make sure you comment with those questions you want to hear during the interview. There's a lot of stuff I want to know about. Some of the things I've been thinking about are what kind, because I know they've hinted at a Kickstarter, and they've hinted at some Kickstarter rewards. I'm going to grill them a little bit about that. What kind of things are you willing to give access to during the Kickstarter? What price points are you guys looking at? That stuff I'll probably be a bit more tight-lipped about, but I also want to ask a lot about mechanics. What kind of stuff has been put into the game to enforce team play? What kind of stuff has been done to make it so the game can be approached easily? I know that has been a big concern of your guys's, is that the game, Mordhau, seems to be very difficult to approach for casual players. And I want to address that, because my videos cater a lot to casual players. And I understand that completely. And I don't want to alienate any of you guys for the sake of a game that I happen to like. That shouldn't mean that you guys aren't able to play it because it's too hardcore. I think, just from what I've seen so far, I think Mordhau has a lot for everyone to love, but I want to see Mordhau take. I want to see Merox's take. That is a huge point I'm going to ask him about, definitely. It's approachability. What they're doing to make it approachable. Also, big thing. I'm probably not going to ask a whole hell of a lot of game-related questions. I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot of game-related questions in mind because I know so much about that game. I know so much about the game already. I'm kind of counting on you guys to ask me shit that I wouldn't even think of game-wise. But in terms of communication to the potential audience and stuff like that, I want to see what he has to say about that. Yeah, and I'll surely think of other stuff like, will there be VoIP? In-game voice chat? Will there be anything akin to a clan system? You know, things of that nature. How deep are they going to go with this, with the various elements of this game, right? And honestly, I think a lot of it's probably going to be answered with, we're going for a singular experience. We want the best melee slasher, and I would be comfortable with that as an answer to every single non-mechanic question I ask, because it's a heck of an ideal. That's fine. Let's Let me see if I can come up with anything else on the spot, get you guys to sort of criticize my thought process based on questions. We know a lot about the mechanics, but there's certainly room for curiosity. So, how long, I wonder, can a chamber chain go for? Can it literally just be a lightning-fast exchange of blows? Or is there an actual limit to the number of chambers? Does chambering cost stamina? How big of a thing is stamina going to be in the game? Is it going to be as damning as in Chivalry, where if you get stammed out, you get stun blocked? I know in the Slasher pre-alpha prototype, I don't even want to call it a pre-alpha, it was called the Slasher prototype at this point. That was the game that I played and made videos of on this channel. I know in that, when you got stammed out, you ended up dropping your weapon. And I think that is a fantastic penalty for being stammed out. I think the way Chivalry does it is kind of nonsensical. No one is literally stunned in combat like that, or at least no combat I've seen. Perhaps you get more tired. Much more realistic to just have your weapon fall out. You can still run away, but have your weapon fall out more than just be completely disabled. Hey there, Bubsy. Nope. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck. What other stuff can I think of on the spot here? It's not going to be improvised. It's very much, unlike all my videos, this is going to be a serious thing. I want this to be a high-quality interview. You know, solid audio, solid footage shown in the background. I want this to be good, because this is going to be, like, the serious professional start of my relationship with Mordhau on this channel, basically. And that's something I do not want to squander. So, it's going to be high quality, it's going to be fantastic, it's going to be next week, y'all. Prepare your anuses. As long as it goes along with Marax's schedule, of course. I'll tell you if anything changes. I know this is a very fast-spoken video, you guys, despite its length, 12 minutes already. But thank you guys for watching. Please comment those questions. Someone will answer them if they've already been answered elsewhere. Or I'll be sure to ask them to Marax, and we'll get the long-form answer. Thank you guys once again. As always, have a grand day, and I'll see you kind people next time.